Hey guys, how you going? Welcome back to Hearns TV, and it's me again, Dan, and I have got an unboxing video for you today because, well, that's pretty much what I always do. But yeah, okay. I've got a really cool one today. I'm really excited about this one, actually. When I first saw it, it really jumped out at me. So, ladies and gentlemen and model enthusiasts out there in internet land, I would like for you to meet the Kfir C10 from Kinetic models. Yeah, I really like Kinetic model kits, actually. Yeah, the Kfir is Israeli for lion cub. Yeah, and this was a fighter jet that they designed and manufactured, but from Israeli aircraft industries. Yeah, the Kfir came about as a need for not only an air-to-air fighter and interceptor, but something that had really good ground attack capabilities, and they needed to replace Mirage 3s that were had a slight process of attrition during, I think it was a 6-day war, and then they were going to buy the Mirage 5 off of the French, but due to some weapons embargoes that were placed on Israel by France a little bit later on, they didn't end up not selling it to them, and the Israelis actually acquired all of the plans and design for this aircraft through a very, very successful espionage campaign. Yeah, and they reverse engineered some Mirage parts that they had left over, and they came up with this. Yeah, so let's have a look at the kit, and I'll tell you more about it as we go along. So, as I was telling you, as you can see right here, this is a Kinetic model kit. It's a 48 scale, and fantastic box art. This is the Ecuadorian Air Force. Actually, one thing I liked about this that jumped out at me was the decals that came with it from Ecuador, the Ecuadorian Air Force, and the Colombian Air Force as well. The C10 is actually also used by the Sri Lankan Air Force. So let's open it up. That over there, that off to the side. Now let's have a look at the instructions. Nice A4 booklet, black and white. I'll open it up. There's all of the sprues, cockpit, seat, landing gear, fuselage coming together. Yes, nice and easy to read, very clear. Yes. And this is where you have the markings, the decal on the aircraft. Let's open it up. Yep. And then there's some more just there. All right, let's check out the pieces. All right, we'll start off obviously with the fuselage. Very sharp panel lines, guys. If you can see that there. Yes, the indented, and you can see all of the rivets there on the aircraft. Very, very nice. The C10 was a later version of the Kfir. It actually started off as the C2, I think, and has been upgraded and enhanced over the years. It's retired from Israeli service a little while ago, but it's been quite a favorite, obviously, amongst Latin American countries for its cost effectiveness and capability. Now, up here, up the front, this is where the pilot obviously sits here in the cockpit. Nice streamlined fuselage. Actually, one thing about the C10, this one, the later version, I think the Block 60, this one is, you will notice the nose cone over the radome is much thicker and a lot more rounded at the end than the original, the C2 and the C7, because to make way for the larger radar and more enhanced detection equipment that was loaded onto it, and there was an increase in fuel as well. And the delta wings obviously connect just there, and you can see the underside where it blends into the body. And this looks to be We got here. Oh, this is for the air intakes. The air intakes just there. And on the underside, there and there, near the front, there were two 30mm cannons. One of its armaments. Now let's have a look, see what else we got here. Delta wings. This is help give it its a very distinct shape. These are the top parts of the wings. They're beautiful, beautiful details. Once again, guys, nice and sharp. Right there, rivets and all of the access ports. These are the things here and here. They flip up. They're air brakes there. And then the underside is where the obviously the landing gear retracts into the body, and then there's more air brakes just there and there. And here's for the hard points there for where it's carrying its weapons. Yeah, it's a very fast moving jet. The Kfir had a maximum speed of Mach 2.3, which is just over 2,400 kilometers an hour, I think. Yeah, versatile too. It carried quite a wide range of ordnance, and like I was saying, the later versions were upgraded. This particular one, the C10, I think it would be Block 60, actually has simplified cockpit and a greatly enhanced radar. It offered very cost-effective fighter jet with versatility, with a very long lifespan too. Apparently they have 8,000 hours worth of flight, extreme flight time as well, and they're cheap too. They're only about $22 million, I believe, which is like 1/3 the price of a Super Hornet. And let's have a look at more here. Yes, lots and lots of pieces of this one. Here we got the inside for the air intakes to aspirate, single engine, and the pilot seat just there and there. And there's the covers that would go over the base for the landing gear. And up here, one of the other things that makes the Kfir so distinctive is up front, just above the leading edge of its delta wings, near the air intakes, with these canards. Helps with the stability at lower speeds, lower altitudes, and enhances maneuverability as well. Excellent aircraft. And then on the underside there, more parts of the fuselage, and then the turkey feathers there, right at the very back where the exhaust from the engine would come out. And then we got bits and pieces around there for access ports. There's the wheels for the landing gear, and then this will go on the underside. These go on the underside of the wings to help move the flaps and ailerons. Yes, very nice. Lots of bits to this one. Yeah, let's see what else we got here. Let's have a look. I'll get that one. Yeah, additional fuel tanks there. We'll go underneath the wings down the center line. And then we have a smart bomb, laser guided bomb just there. Some of the weapons pylons that would go underneath the fuselage and the wings, and the nose cone just there. Seems you can do two different variants as well. You've got two different nose cones. And as you can see, right there, that's where the instrumentation panel would be, what the pilot looks at. And what do we got here? Another nose cone, by the looks of things. Yeah, so maybe you can do three different versions of it. And then we have different instrumentation panels for the pilot there. And here, we're starting to get to the weapons, my favorite part. These look like sidewinders, heat-seeking missiles, right there. Obviously carried under the wings. And then, yes, here we are, weapons, fantastic. We have to, wait a minute, no, one more. Oh yeah, for the other side, underneath the other wing. the smart bomb and the additional fuel tanks again. And all of the pylons. Fantastic. Very sleek shape, the delta wing on the Kfir. There's the Mirage 3, or the Mirage series of aircraft that it was based, or was actually based off the, got a lot of its design from a previous Israeli fighter jet called the Nesha, which was based off the Mirage 3. Has a very good legacy, the Mirage aircraft, the sleek delta wings. All right, here we go. Weapons. These look to be cluster bombs. Just there. And here's the multiple bomb racks that you could carry quite a few on those. Yeah. Excellent payload. Delivering, putting warheads on foreheads, as the saying goes. And here we have, I think you may remember in some previous videos I've done, these are called retarded bombs. You drop these at would be considered a fairly low level, and as they descend down here at the very back, they open out like that, catch the air and descend really slowly, so it gives the aircraft time to get out of there so it doesn't detonate close to it and damage it before it gets out of the way. And then another pylon there, multiple bombs, probably down the center line, underneath the fuselage. And then we've got here these two. I really like the look of this thing. I don't know, I'll show you guys here. This is the Python. Right, there we go. This is the Python missile. It's an Israeli designed missile. I think this is a heat seeker as well. Has a use for what would be relatively short range, but it's so aggressive looking. I love the control surfaces there, and there's the additional control surfaces you put on the side. Very, very nasty looking, very nasty looking weapon, that one. And nearly done. Oh geez, I've gotten through that kit pretty quickly. And then I won't take this out of the plastic, but as you can see, there's the canopy and where the pilot would be looking out of, and also all of the running lights and landing lights. I went onto the aircraft. And here we have the decal. Yeah, as I was saying, there's the Ecuadorian Air Force and the Colombian Air Force as well. Yeah, that's one of the things that jumped out at me, why I chose this kit. Well, like I was saying earlier, because I've never actually seen another model kit with the decals or the insignias for this, for those countries, which is really good, actually, to have a little more variety. I tell you what, more variety in the decals, you know, so you can do different camouflage patterns and so on and so forth, instead of having all of the, you know, the usual countries decals and insignias for your model kits. But yeah, excellent. So yeah, just before I go, like I was saying, this is a very cost-effective aircraft. You get really high performance with quite modern capabilities and weapons as well for minimal price, long lasting too. So another couple of countries that are taking a look at the C10, the Block 60, are Bulgaria and Argentina. So yeah, just maybe we might be seeing these jets with the insignias of other nations pretty soon. Yeah, cool. Alrighty guys, I hope you like this video. I love making these videos, so it's always great when you tune in and watch. Yeah, and as always, I hope to see you in the store sometime soon. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And as always, rock and roll. Cheers.